financial colonization that comes from loans and any other financial mechanisms that perpetuate indebtedness of nations who have contributed the least to climate change yet bear the brunt of its tragedies. Our lands, waters, ice, and territories are melting and burning. Our peoples are suffering. We no longer wait. Expecting us to be grateful for $300 billion by 2035 is expecting us to be grateful for you profiting off our preventable deaths. There is no just transition without the rights of Indigenous peoples being fully upheld. All adaptation and just transition actions must recognize us as the crucial and equal partners, the rights holders that we are. The knowledge systems of Indigenous peoples, our worldviews, practices, and sciences are distinct and provide a vital basis for effective adaptation strategies for climate change. Unlike the false solutions being proposed and even celebrated, our practices have been proven to work. Excluding our knowledge systems and worldviews from climate action risks the survival of all humanity. We all deserve better. We need parties to recommit to the 1.5-degree target, phase out fossil fuels, and transition to sustainable systems that respect human rights and the rights of Indigenous peoples. We offer you the leadership, solutions, and contributions of our communities in this collective fight for survival. Ashund.
Thank you for your statement. I give the floor to two representatives speaking on behalf of children and youth non-governmental organizations. Kindly be reminded to keep the statement to 2 minutes in total. You have the floor.
Distinguished chairs, parties, fellow observers. My name is Runi. Next to me is Mena. We are speaking on behalf of the Children and Youth Constituency, Yongo. We voluntarily disclose that we have no direct ties to fossil fuel or other emissions-intensive industries and no other conflicts of interest. Why exactly are you here? Are you proud of yourselves and what you have accomplished? Because children and youth are not. We are furious. We are devastated. Is this a joke to you? We have been waiting our entire lives for you to address this issue, and you keep dragging your feet. You have been arguing about this for so long and now have nothing to show for it. Barely agreeing on human rights. Are you serious? That should not even be up for discussion at a climate conference. The principle of just transition should guide the entire operationalization of the Paris Agreement. Our families, friends, entire countries are being sentenced to death because you don't have the guts to do what is right. Why do we have to beg you to stop having fossil fuel lobbyists in the room? Why do we have to beg you to make polluters pay up for the damage to our health, to our homes, to our planet? Why are we the ones being punished, our future stolen? This deal kills the Paris Agreement. It undermines the convention. It shatters all hope. The just adopted quantum in the NCQG is not just insufficient, it is a blatant insult. NCQG needs to be anchored in gender and intergenerational equity. 300 billion is not even close to being enough. Trillions, not billions. The number finalized for what do not reflect ambition. It reflects abandonment. Additionally, the operationalization of Article 6 comes at unbearable cost. You are auctioning our future.
Promises without action are not hope, but hypocrisy. Finance must reach the most vulnerable communities with accessible pathways. What has been demonstrated by the global north in their future by addressing historical responsibility and take action for the most vulnerable is an act of betrayal. We stand by small island developing states and least developed countries, which contribute the least to this crisis but are impacted the most, and decry the actions taken by the Presidency and the Secretariat. Is this the standard you claim to represent? Being highly exclusionary and discriminatory. We support our civil society organization allies who have chosen to use silence to refuse to give legitimacy to this sham of a process. But we have an obligation to speak and hold our place as rights holder in this space and ensure our disappointment in both of record. We are incredibly disappointed when looking at the outcome, or better yet, a non-existing outcome of this COP. There can be no climate justice without gender justice and human rights. Cease fire now. Defund genocide.
Thank you for your statement.